Fairground by Simply Red, and you are listening to Brendon and Elaine on our community voice, which is brought to you by the I Love Kensington Association. And should you wish to get hold of us, you can email us on kensington2094@gmail.com. And I'm saying this on purpose because if you would like to get onto our Facebook page, then you can go onto I Love Kensington and go and have a look at what we're doing there.
So following on to that, we have our guru of communications today, and that's Gaynor Painter, and she actually runs the communications for ILCA, I Love Kensington Association. Welcome, Gaynor. It's lovely to have you in the studio this morning. We want to just chat to you this morning about how did you actually get involved with ILCA right from the beginning?
Back at that time, I've been involved for about 2 years now. I think in November it'll be 2 years, and good morning everybody. It was still the Kensington Residents Association. I received a brochure in my mailbox about a security meeting that was happening at that time, and I kept it. And I didn't attend the meeting, but I thought to myself it would have been nice to know what had been the outcome of that meeting, considering it was my area that it affected. And then I thought, well, it would have been, if there'd been a Facebook page, the committee could have let me know there what had happened. So I got hold of Brendon and I said something along the lines of, I can build you a Facebook page. And then a little bit later I got an email back saying I'd love a Facebook page. And we met, and the rest is history, and here I am today.
Yeah, you've done a tremendous amount of work with the Facebook. How many people do we have now on our Facebook?
I checked it this morning, and there's 829 people on there.
Nearly on to 830.
Yeah.
That's great. Outstanding for us. Well, we are a big suburb, but not everybody goes on to Facebook.
Well, a stat that I'm very proud of that I keep on checking is every other residents association that I can find on Facebook, the maximum amount of members is about 200.
Wow.
So, yeah, I push that page, but we've got a very active community on there of up to 829 people. And it's not that we post and people don't comment, they do. They give a lot of feedback there every day.
We all know that when there's any controversy, then our Facebook page grows, doesn't it?
Every time.
You know, the one thing I must say about Facebook is a lot of people go, oh, Facebook, what a waste of time, and it's a real pain, and why do we have to bother with it? But from a community point of view and from a communication point of view, it's such a quick and easy way to communicate with people. So
the thing about Facebook is it, like with any tool, it's a tool that can be used for good or it can be used in a negative way, and we choose to use it in a good way, and we've done a lot of good through our Facebook page.
Yeah,
there,
definitely.
So, yeah.
Well, I think, the things is where community gets together, like with the spring fair, like with markets, the market monthly. If you didn't have Facebook, then you wouldn't really be communicating as frequently as you are. And I think you're also now introducing Twitter. Right?
Yeah. We in fact, with the way that I'm going as the communication manager is we've got a whole sort of portfolio now called ILCA Online. We've got Twitter, we've got SMSs, we've got we will be relooking at our email system where we'll be using email to a much greater degree, and a better, well, not as in spamming, it'll be a better effect where we can use it to get better responses and see where we're going better with it. But yes, Facebook has been a cheap and easy way of communicating with the community.
I think as a community we need to acknowledge that the world is moving online. So I think it's quite an innovative move to launch ILCA Online, which is really just trying to draw our community online and offer them a whole suite of products. So, Gaynor's been pivotal in this, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and of course there is our web page as well, and I'm in contact with our web design all the time. That's www.kensington.org.za.
Which is really nice. Go and check it out.
Yeah, which will be, we'll be, now that I'm specifically doing communications, we'll be looking at revamping that and getting that even more awesome than it is. So that's the way to communicate with us.
Not every single person's got Facebook or is on the computer. So, but we've also got the newsletter, which Susan does such a sterling job on.
Yeah.
And that comes out really regularly.
Yeah.
She does really super highlights and spots, and so if you're not on computer, don't fret.
But what you can do if
be
you
in
want
communication with that.
If you want the newsletter, is to email us on kensington2094@gmail.com, and I'll put you on the database, and you'll get the newsletter from us.
So you'll get the newsletter that way.
Yeah.
But you're not only involved with communications, you also